Last 2 years, I've spent over 500,000 on personal development, branding, and education.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
This isn't a money grab company. I am here to stay.
No, I feel like anybody that's teaching somebody how to do these things is definitely an asset. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know, and they can actually take your information and create their own business.
That's what I teach.
That's the best thing. Man, what's better than that? What's better than learning how to, because like, okay, you know how many people that they're surrounded by that they can just teach or just fix their credit.
Fix their credit.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm gonna just fix all of my friends' credit and charge them. You don't have to charge thousands of dollars. You can just start off charging them some small. It's like working a job. So I feel like that's an asset in itself, bro.
But remember now, the way we think now, people are still trapped in the matrix. So a lot of people are going to hear what we're saying right now. You know, Kevo is cool, the rain is cool, but I don't believe it's possible for me. Yes, it is. All you got to do is get the book. It's $47. Read the book. Thinking is the hardest thing most people never do. And if you want to hide something from someone, put it in a book. But guess what? What does books have? People's years of experience in a book.
It do.
My people, they are destroyed because of a lack of information. The more you read, the more you learn, the more you earn. We gotta get educated. We cannot keep saying nobody taught me it. Like, when do you become responsible? When do I take accountability for my own education? It's so easy to, oh, I'm gonna blame Kevo, I'm gonna blame the rain, I'm gonna go blame society. Bro, blame yourself.
Yeah, for not working hard,
Yeah.
not getting the right information, you know? I get it, I understand, because I deal with a lot of people, but also, I mean, a lot of people will just listen, they get excited, but they don't take action, and life is all about taking action, taking a risk, just trying it. It don't hurt, you know what I mean? So that is cool, though. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put all your information, like your number, your YouTube, gonna be in the link so that they can all go to your channel, and like I said, I wanna be able to help people, you know what I mean? And I feel like what you're doing is helping. That's why I was like, man, let me get bro on the show, because it's like, I like what you're doing, bro. You feel me? And like, you going crazy with the credit. Like, I ain't never really seen a lot of people that know the law like you know it, bro. You know? That's big. So
We didn't even touch repo. Oh my God.
that's very important too.
Oh my.
We got to hit it with the repo.
Yo, so, all right. Repo. I didn't even touch bankruptcy. There's so many things I like. Guys, I wish I could give you all this.
And there's people that got bankruptcy too.
You know what the double language around bankruptcy is? Or the double speaking around bankruptcy is? It has to stay on your credit for 10 years. Lies.
Yeah,
Lies.
I always heard that.
Lies, lies, lies. It is in the law that it could report up to 10 years. But when we take into account, how did this bankruptcy get on the credit in the first place? The first thing is, the courts don't report. So if the courts don't report your information, where is the information coming from? There's secondary consumer reporting agency. The big ones, we know Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. But we got smaller ones, SageStream, ARS, Innovis, LexisNexis, MIB. We got a whole lot of small ones that go data diving, and they go to these sources and they pull information. Well, when you write the clerk of the court and you ask them if they report to any consumer reporting agency, they're going to tell you no. How I know? Because I've done it. I've written them before, right? So we're talking now about an entity that went to fish for your information, quote unquote, public information, right? But is it really public information, or is it identity theft?
Wow.
All right, let me break it down. I'm giving you all the sauce today. All right, let me break it down. The first thing the law says is this, right? 15 U.S.C. 1681b2, right? Permissible purpose. A lot of people don't know that the law for permissible purpose just got updated a few months ago. There is a new law for permissible purpose, and it addresses the way consumer reporting agencies give out and share information, or who has access to your information. See, before they used to give a disclosure. The law says the disclosure doesn't work anymore. They must have one, permission, written consent from the consumer, and they must have a legitimate business reason. Without those two factors, or if they're government or court, or if they got an order for it, they can pull it. But without those, they cannot pull the consumer report. And this is what it says. In general, subject to subsection C, any consumer reporting agency may furnish. The law says it again. They may furnish. They don't have to furnish. They may furnish, right? They may furnish a consumer report under the following circumstances and no other, right? And 2 says, in accordance with the written instructions of the consumer to whom it relates. So, if we know that a consumer reporting agency cannot share information without written permission, so how did LexisNexis or SageStream get my public information? And then when they got it, who gave them permission to share it with another consumer reporting agency?
Damn.
The law says written permission has to be given, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what the law says about identity theft. The law says 15 USC 1681Q, right?
Yes.
It says obtaining information under false pretenses, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, when I tell you that we can get anything deleted, guys, I'm not just making this stuff up. You can follow it yourself. They say this. Any person, what do we know about the word person? We know that a person means a corporation, right?
Yeah.
We know that Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, they're all corporations. Any corporation who knowingly and willfully obtains information on a consumer from a consumer reporting agency under false pretenses shall be fined under Title 18. A consumer reporting agency obtaining information from another consumer reporting agency under false pretenses, they can be fined. Let's go to Title 18. So now we're going to go to 18 USC 1028A, and this speaks about aggravated identity theft. In general, whoever during and in relation to any felony enumerated in subsection C knowingly transfers, possesses, or uses without lawful authority a means of identification of another person shall, in addition to the punishment provided for such felony, be sentenced to a term of imprisonment of 2 years.
Damn.
So when they report your alleged bankruptcy, who gave them permission? Who used or transferred your information? The law says, I want to use the word, who knowingly possessed, uses, or transferred without lawful authority a means of identification of you. How did they know that information belonged to you? How did they identify you? It means they have your information. And if someone uses your information without your permission or lawful authority, it is identity theft. This is law.
Hell. Yeah, you know some stuff, bro. You want to make me sign up at a class. For sure. Hey, it's lit, man. I wanted to ask you another thing about what you feel about the secure credit cards and credit loans?
Perfect. Those are gems because if you're, like I said, I wasn't born here, right? I didn't get the opportunity to have a mom or dad put me on as an authorized user, build that relationship. So when I started, I had to get those. Yeah. I got a secured credit card, right? I got my $300 limit, and I had gotten a $500 secured loan.
Yeah.
But then I graduated to unsecured, and then now by me demonstrating use, payback, I was able to obtain more lines of credit. So if someone is sitting down on $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, I would go open up at least 3 $500 secured or pledge loans,
right?
And then maybe 2 secured credit cards. That's 5 primaries you just got.
Exactly. If y'all want to know, that's exactly how you get primaries, the secure way. That's smart.
Right?
Smart.
There's other things you can use. Some of these...
Yeah, some of the apps.
Yeah, some of the apps. You ever heard of Experian Boost?
Yeah, Experian Boost.
Oh my God. That is the worst thing a consumer could ever do. Remember, when a consumer goes to validate a debt, oftentimes it's inaccurate information, right?
Right.
Well, if you're the one who put the Netflix, who put the utility, and all of this on there, and then it goes to collection, how are you going to dispute that on the inaccurate information when you're the one who validated it by providing the information in the first place? It is a trap.
Wow.